It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh yes, Mzansi, welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and officially with gusto, with gears, and with excitement, let me welcome you to the Easter edition of the Culinary Hotline. Bling! Ching, ching, ching! Yes! Is that worthy?
It is.
Yes?
It is.
I love it, man. Listen, Chef Clem is here. It's Wednesday, and we are serving our feel-good flavors with a festive twist. Like you heard earlier, we're doing everything from zesty pickled prawns to indulgent hot cross bun waffles. Yeah. And we're going to bring it to you all the way through from the kitchen to yours. So, Clem Chef.
It's always all my nicknames actually come from you.
It does, eh? I'm sorry, but I think it works. Clem Chef, I'm grateful you're here because I know you're going to be able to answer all the questions.
Yes.
And remind them, Zanzi, that new number, our WhatsApp line is 063 036 9649. You got the questions? We've got the answers right here. Bruv, are you good?
The reason Raul's also saying the number because it took me 3 years to learn the old number.
And
I just learned it. I just learned the number. They changed it. But okay,
I feel you, man.
Pickled prawns is actually for my sister Michaela because she doesn't eat fish. Okay, so every festive season we'll have pickled fish and she'll chill on the side with the hot cross bun, minding her own business.
Got you.
So I came up with this recipe for her.
Bro, this is exactly why we are winning awards all the time. And I must commemorate the fact that this is no longer just a Culinary Hotline bling. This is an award-winning Culinary Hotline bling. So we have elevated everything here, even the recipe ideas. You've never seen pickled prawns like this. So how are we doing this, man?
Okay, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna fry it in the traditional way like we would do for the fish. Okay, so in here I've got some self-raising flour, I've got some mild curry spice, salt, pepper goes in. We're gonna get some water and we're gonna make a batter.
Is this like the standard pickled fish batter?
Look, I would say standard, but there's so many different ways and versions of the way that people make pickled fish. So I don't want to go and claim like this is the one.
Because Auntie Mole's gonna come for you, bro.
Auntie Mole,
she
please
come for
sit
you.
down, Auntie Mole. I know you. No, just chill, Auntie Mole. It's okay. We all have different ways of making it, but essentially pickled fish has the fish, which has a crumb on the outside, a batter, crumb, whichever you decide to do, and then you make a pickling liquid separately, okay?
Got you.
Then you take that crumbed fish that has been fried, and then you put it into that pickling liquid. So what happens is you got this coating of flour on the outside. That's still gonna help thicken the pickling liquid a little bit. But what it's gonna do most of all is it's gonna become like a sponge. And it's gonna suck up all that delicious curry. Have you not made your pickled fish yet?
I haven't made it.
Get out of here.
Like,
it's what? 2 weeks away.
I can't make it. I'm going to be honest.
We're going to learn.
I've never made it. That's why I'm paying attention here right now, because hopefully this can be the first and I can show off to the family as well.
Yes. Okay, I get you. Also, when people do say, like, okay, people make their pickled fish in advance for the fact that that flavor really gets in there.
The longer the better, right?
No. If you're telling me you made your pickled fish a week and a half ago, I'm like, whoa.
Too fresh. That's too fresh for us.
Because you know what actually happens when you cure fish, right? When we cure fish, I just said a very bad word on TV. We put salt in it and it draws some moisture out of it, and the fish becomes more dense. We like that because that gives us a great flavor and texture sensation.
Yeah.
But if you're sitting in that pickling liquid for that amount of time, your fish is going to become so dense, which might still be, it's very much edible, but it's going to become really, really dense. It's not the desired texture that you want.
Too dense.
Too dense,
I
exactly.
got you, man. Because the one thing for me in terms of the world of nostalgia is literally combining a buttered hot cross bun with pickled fish. What was crazy for me is that I didn't actually enjoy it at first as a kid because we never had like the fancy hake and all those things. We just got snook, bro. And snook had so many bones in. And I get so frustrated because I'm so hungry and I'm trying to like pick through all the bones. And I'm just like, ugh. So when hake came through and when other options like this came through, I was like, come on now.
Wow.
I can slap this straight on bread and eat it and not worry.
Fish with no bones.
Bro, my life changed.
I don't care how they live. There's no bones in the fish. It's okay. But the funny thing is, I like food that slows you down and makes you take time. So
yeah, that's true.
But I also didn't like it when I was younger. I was the same as you. I wanted to get to the meat, get to the fish, and enjoy that. Where snook irritated me so much. Today, a snook, you know when they actually like take the fillet off the snook and you left with the bone, that little center bone with all the tiny little pieces of snook on it. That's my favorite today, to sit there and just like...
It's like picking it off, yeah.
Exactly.
I got you. Listen, I definitely agree with that. As we age, we start to realize that food is not just about eating, it's an experience, it's a memory.
100%.
And that's what we get to create. Okay, so where to from here?
We're talking too much. Okay, so what I was supposed to do is keep a little bit of flour to the side because I like dusting the prawns, a little bit of flour first, then dunking them.
What does that help with this?
That creates a little bit of Grip.
Good grip.
Grip. Helps with the grip because you're adding something very dry to the prawns and then into something wet. So that dry obviously is going to cling on to the wet.
Of course.
And that's going to help it stick.
Right.
So while this oil's busy heating up, let's talk about the pickling liquid because I want to make sure you get the nice sizzle. The pickling liquid is very easy, but here's where people sometimes get it a little wrong. Okay, so first of all, your onions. When you do your onions, you want to make sure they're not too thin that they disintegrate, and because they're going to be sitting in that liquid for
Quite
a while,
yeah.
you want to make sure they're not too thick that people that think it's now pickled onions with a little bit of fish. Truth time. This is kind of what I'm looking at. Okay, that's what you kind of want. I don't know which camera is on there now. Okay,
do you want to go ahead and call the millimeter thickness of this, bro? You want to go like a 2.34 millimeters.
That looks about exact.
It's about exact.
I think
Okay.
like 7.4, but yeah,
Yes.
give or take.
So this little piece, this guy, we're going to still use it, but you don't want to have pieces that are this thin.
Okay.
That's going to integrate. It's not going to be the bestest.
It's going to turn into like mush
Yeah.
almost, so thin.
And if you have people that like a little bit of crunchy, a little bit of the smaller, do just slice different sizes.
Variety, yeah.
Absolutely. So in we're going to go with our onions, okay? And I kind of like adding the onions first because there's a little bit of oil in there. When you add onions, garlic, chives, spring onion, leeks to cold oil, as that oil heats up, it takes on the flavor of the onion.
Is that why the pan wasn't hot to start
Exactly.
with?
That's why I always add garlic to a cold pan with oil. Instead of burning the garlic, the oil extracts all the flavor.
Oh my goodness, I've done that so many times, bro.
Okay, Ralph.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Thank you.
It's okay.
All right.
Can you? How good are you at naming spices?
I'm okay. Okay.
Okay, I like a Graham laughed. Wait till part 2 of Culinary Hotline. We see what Graham has to do with a waffle. Just joking. Okay, so we're gonna go in with coriander seeds. Okay, adding them whole. Bay leaves. I love bay leaves. Some people say that bay leaves don't do anything to food. Bet it does.
But
okay?
it's like authenticness, bro, in a meal, because that's literally what you chew on afterwards, and you know that this flavor didn't come from anywhere other than the authenticness itself. So
The authenticness.
it's traditional flavor coming in here.
There we go. What did I add now? I forgot.
Was
okay.
that
I added
curry
some
powder?
mild curry spice. Spice. We're going in with the turmeric now. You can add
Nice.
fresh turmeric. I love it. 2025. We get fresh turmeric.
Beautiful.
You can add that, and then sugar and vinegar. And I'm gonna add water as well. Vinegar is obviously the
break
signature
it.
flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, and sugar because we've got to counterbalance that vinegar. Vinegar it's quite hectic, so we're gonna add. It's a lot of sugar. It's okay.
What is the sugar doing in this recipe?
It's 100% balancing the flavors.
Okay.
If you're gonna have this without any sugar, bro, you're gonna be puckering all day.
Acid fest.
Acid. I won't repeat that. But if you put that sugar in, balance. But now we still need more. We need water, okay? And you can, what I love about pickled fish is you can make it your own. If you like a sweeter pickled fish, add more sugar. If you
got
don't, you can totally take it out.
Got you.
So it's kind of and people do get shocked about how much sugar you use, but again, you're using a lot of vinegar. So we're gonna add some water. All those flavors are gonna come together, and that's what you want. That's gonna cook and do its thing. This oil, I hope it's not too hot. So again, imagine the prawns went into a little bit of flour first.
Yeah.
Prawns cook really quickly, and again, we just want to get that batter looking delicious. Get it in there.
Ooh, we got the sizzle.
So when we come back a little later, I'm going to have these beautifully fried prawns. We're going to add it to our pickling liquid, and we're going to try, because I've got one that's done, a little taste test.
Oh, yes. And I know G-Man is so excited for that because that means it's his turn to come and see the finish of this. So remind him, Zanzi, find out anything that you want from this man right here. This is the Culinary Hotline, the award-winning at that. And we've got every solution for you when it comes to pickling right now. So we're pickling, and we've got hot cross bun waffles up next in just a bit. But yeah, don't fret. It's all coming your way soon. G-Man, what else can we look forward to, bro?
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, welcome back to the Culinary Hotline. Bling! Ding, 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 ding! Yes, that's an award-winning ding, ding, ding right there. Congratulations,
Thank
my
you so
brother.
much. Thank
Congratulations. We, of course, took a big award in the space.
I'll take this.
Is it there?
I'll take this.
You can take it.
I'll take it. Oh, thank you.
Not again. But we are so proud of you and our team, Tiff, everyone who informs what we do in this space. It's the biggest part of the show. Let's be honest, man.
It is. And I thank you for saying that. But also, yes, I come in, I make a lot of noise on camera. But in all honesty, Tiffany would just walk the door now, is the glue that held it all together. Again, when I was away for nearly 6 months, Tiff held it down. She's
Can you
very
run in,
shy.
yeah? No,
But it's just, she can just walk past. We can give Tiffany a hand because this award is equally Tiffany's as everyone else's show.
Yay.
Tiffany!
Congratulations. Take your moment.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
This whole thing we just did to secretly, surreptitiously bring in the soy sauce that we were missing,
Soy
or
sauce?
syrup, or whatever that is. What is it? Maple? What?
It's vanilla.
Vanilla.
It's vanilla.
Oh, close enough.
Soy sauce waffles.
But yeah, so we are so proud of all of you, Tiff. We love you, dude. Well done.
Thank you so much.
And then we get to step in at number 99 and steal everyone's thunder and pretend that we've cooked a meal. So let's pretend that we are making waffles. So what are we doing here? This looks amazing.
Such an amazing recipe. Also, Woolies have the chocolate chip hot cross buns.
They do.
Try this recipe with those.
Yes.
Game changer. So what we're going to do is, it's very simple. The idea is that you've got so many hot cross buns, because we always buy extra.
Yeah, you should.
You
For
should.
safety.
Right. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take some of them and we're going to turn them into waffles. It is so easy. All you do is you're going to make a royale.
A royale.
Which is quite amazing. You spoke about what happened in 2009 when we first met. That weekend we made a lot of royales.
Really?
So now you're going to make one.
Now
we're
going to full circle once again. Okay, what do I need to do?
Cream.
Okay.
Cream goes in, and then a little bit of, we're going to go...
All of the cream, eh?
All of the cream. And we'll add, all of the milk as well.
And you can, dude.
So basically we're going to make a custard that's not cooked.
Okay.
It will be cooked once once waffle is done. So vanilla. Also, people are very shy with vanilla.
Is there a reason why I've got a miniature whisk and a big whisk? Now I'm getting insecurities here.
Tiffany is testing you. Whichever whisk you use, determines the personality you
Carl's
have.
not on today, guys.
Oh.
I'll use my.
There we go.
trademark.
Lots of vanilla. Vanilla is amazing. It's a great flavor. Get it in there. You're gonna add some sugar for me, and let's add 3 eggs. 3 eggs.
Luckily, we have 3 eggs right there.
Is that exactly how much we have?
Oh,
okay.
That is exactly.
It was an optical illusion for me. I was guessing. So we've got 3 eggs that's going in. So essentially what we've made is an uncooked custard.
Okay.
When we dunk the hot cross buns in there, they're going to soak it all up. And then it's going to cook.
Is this at the heart of French toast, or...?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm thinking, like, hot cross buns might have been created with the knock-on effect of being able to do bread and butter puddings, or being able to do waffles like this. There are so many cool things you can do with this little gem.
That's why whenever you see someone doing a recipe with leftover hot cross buns, they'll always do a bread and butter pudding. Because it really does work. It's a great way to...
Soaks it up, yeah.
Bring out, the way the heat just, like, awakens the spices in a hot cross bun, those fruits as well. It's really, really a great way to use leftover hot cross buns. You've got some beautiful foamage.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, what you can do is, these are obviously Woolies hot cross buns. You know they're deliciously fresh, moist, and the moisture is great, but for this one, you want them slightly drier. That way they'll absorb a lot more mixture.
Yeah, they'll take in more, yeah?
So you can pop this in the oven for like 10 minutes at like 150, if you want. Not necessary at all.
Okay.
So we're gonna chuck these in, yeah? Maybe I should half the... Nah.
It's up to you, man. No, go crazy.
There we go. Okay, 4 hot cross buns in. We've got a little waffle iron. But what I found that actually works really well is you can do like a braai version of these. Ooh. And then you just like a little braai grid.
Oh,
it really gets smoky, but it cooks the egg, it cooks the custard. The hot cross bun gets like super, again, fluffy on the inside. But you got that like braai gears vibe.
And now you've got s'mores kind of knocking on the window going, hey, can I come to your party, please? I can work well with a hot cross bun.
Waffle s'mores.
Come on. I'm just saying. Oh, I'm going to grab my little whisk.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to give it a dunk.
I've realized what this is for.
What's
it's
it
to
for?
punctuate what I'm saying. It gives me kind of a regal...
Okay,
hey?
wait. Kitchen idea.
Hang on a minute. We can make s'mores with hot cross buns. Right?
It's a small idea. It's a good one.
It's a little idea, but little ideas can become big things, okay?
The longer it sits in there, obviously it's going to suck up more liquid. We kind of like fast forward the process right now. So get a good dunk. This is my clean hand. Both my hands are clean. But when you are going to be dunking using your hand, keep the one hand for the wet ingredients and the other one to do everything.
Which is your strong hand?
Both my hands are strong. Okay, here we go. So into the waffle it goes.
I was going to say, I like the fact that, because normally I struggle with kind of like dissolvage when I'm making French toast or waffles or anything like that. Let's turn this so that people can see the joy and the love. And luckily it's not a George Foreman, so I'm not going to get burnt by the heat of the sun.
Love a George Foreman.
I know. Well, there's a reason why it's stuck around, man. That is, it's giving off all of those kind of beautiful Easter smells. I understand what you mean about the spices that are involved being the real magic in these guys, but it's not falling apart.
It's not.
It actually was designed for this.
Exactly.
It's perfect.
So what else we've got is you can, let's talk about the options of topping. You can go ice cream.
Yeah.
You can go cream.
Yeah.
Tiffany I don't know where Tiffany found 10,000 rands worth of pistachio pistachio nuts.
She went to Turkey.
Wow.
She sailed to Turkey.
I might resell these.
Sure, we.
Amazing. Okay. nuts work really well. So if you have a little bit of ice cream on there, a little bit of almonds, pecans, walnuts, salted peanuts,
Yeah, something because
salted
it makes it a bit more
pistachios.
grown up and adds that salty sweet element as well, which is going to take it to another level.
It's so good. It's so good. So play around with
3,000
flavors.
rands worth of.
Wow.
Whoa.
Three-
Oh, I dropped one. That's like
dropped the
$100
grand,
I've dropped on
dropped
the
a
floor.
grand. But what's amazing is these really do, they can be turned into a breakfast item. It's whatever you put on it as a topping that changes it from a breakfast to a dessert. Because essentially, eggs and cream and milk, breakfasty stuff. Hot cross buns, get it in there. It's a win. So, let me see how we're doing here.
Oh, look at you.
Yes.
And it is too cute as well.
Yes,
Look at it.
Tiffany's gonna hook us up with some ice cream a little later. Get it nice and hot. Obviously, we're using our little, I did a single one, but what's also pretty cool is you can do quite a few of these in one go. So no, it's breakfast. We're having waffles for breakfast. Ding. Is it a win?
Wow, it is an absolute win, and it actually looks really cute there with the waffle design on it as well. I love the fact that Easter gives us an opportunity to get creative. If you like this, find this recipe, expressoshow.com. That is brilliant, dude. Yay. How many can you squeeze in?
All of them.